Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna talk about Baguio Mercerised Cotton Yarns. This one is an example of Baguio Mercerised Cotton Yarn. So what I like about the mercerized cotton that you can buy in Baguio, medyo shiny siya compared mo doon sa Monaco or Canon. Kaya lang, one of the disadvantages of buying these kinds, iba-iba sila ng mga thickness ng strands. So, minsan merong lace weight to the kind of thickness na similar sa Canon or Monaco. So, ibig sabihin, hindi match yung thread niya. Just in case na you're planning to make one project with different colors, pag Baguio Mercerised ang binili nyo, expect that they will have different kinds of thickness, and hindi natin pwedeng ipantay kasi these are sold unlabeled sa Hangar market. Tapos minsan machichabahan nyo yung mga rainbow colors or yung mga may pink, purple, yung mga light colors, but most of the time they sell yung mga dark colors. So isa ito sa mga nabili ko, choco brown siya, and makikita mo shiny siya. So this one I was able to rewind using the small yarn winder based on the thickness. Para siyang lace weight yan, so mas manipis pa siya doon sa Canon or Mercerised na 3-ply. Meron naman ako nabili na lace weight din, but this is a Japan surplus yarn. Lace weight siya, and I used the winder to wind this kasi medyo bol-bol na siya. So I did double pull to make a face mask. So parang ang thickness niya na ngayon is similar to the 5-ply Monaco na crochet thread. So yan o, medyo manipis siya. And this is what it looks like now after doing the double pull or 2 strands. So basically, when you say double pull, ibig sabihin dalawang strands ng yarn ang gagamitin. Just to give you an idea of the mercerized Baguio cotton yarn that you can find in there, I'll give you an idea. So ito siya, oh, shiny siya, diba? And apple green ang color niya. Yun nga lang, makikita mo silang naka-cake lahat without the label. And even if you ask those vendors, hindi nila alam kung anong klaseng yarn ito. And you're right, some of you might say na factory extra siya. Yeah, I guess so, because wala silang control kung anong color ang pwede nilang ma-request dun sa nagbebenta sa kanila eh. So these yarn vendors, they will just accept the colors that were offered to them kasi at that time yun lang ang talagang available na colors. So this is navy blue, so para siyang denim blue ang color. Maganda siya and shiny. So iisa lang, napaka common when it comes to Baguio Mercerised cotton. Ang nagustuhan ko sa kanila is yung color, talagang nag-stand out kasi makintab compared to mercerized na may label na Monaco or Canon. So, kaya gustong-gusto ko yung mga Baguio Mercerised cotton yarns because pag natsambahan nyo yung mga may kulay, talagang para siyang yung mga branded na yarns, although without the labels, hindi mo talaga malalaman kung anong label niya. Ito ang pinaka manipis. Yan. This one, medyo kasing kapal niya yung 5-ply na yarn. So, if you have seen my previous video of 3-ply and 5-ply, ito parang close sa 5-ply. Kasi ang akala ko, yung 3-ply and 5-ply is malaki and different sa size. But when you check, parang yung 3-ply is hanggang 1.75 or 1.5 pwede. Pero yung 5-ply, ang recommended, for me lang ha, based on how I used it with the 2.2mm crochet hook, yun, pwede to 2.5. For me kasi ang mga project na ginagawa ko out of these mercerized cotton yarns before ay mga crop tops. Pero sabi ng iba medyo mabigat na raw. Yeah, I guess so. But for wearables, I think the most convenient to wear are the ones that are made of cotton. Obviously, kasi nga kahit sa t-shirt, diba, maganda yung cotton na damit. Kasi nga presko. And I plan to turn them into a crop top. This one is quite big. Usually, they sell it per 100 grams. So, I think this one is about 200 grams. Of course, compare mo yan sa Monaco crochet thread na nasa 50 grams per ball. So, mga 4 times ng, mga katumbas ito ng 4 na Monaco crochet thread. So, ganon usually ang bentahan sa Baguio Hangar market. They sell it per 100 grams. It weighs 200 to 250 grams per cake. So, medyo malaki siya. And if you're planning to make a table runner or doilies, talagang sulit kasi nga malalaking cakes siya. That's why I loved Baguio Mercerised Cotton Yarns kasi nga ano sila medyo shiny sila and mas gusto ko yung mga texture. Although of course, it's hard to get lighter colors. Talagang babalik-balikan mo sila kasi once in a while nagkakaroon sila ng mga pink, red, or rainbow colors. Pero, madalang lang magkaroon. So, with mercerized cotton yarns, I usually use steel hooks. So, probably from 1.5 to 2 millimeter, ganon. So, dati, medyo obsessed ako sa mga Japan surplus crochet hooks kasi if you're going to check say yung pinaka hook head nila medyo bitten, diba, compared mo dun sa mga generic hooks. And what I've noticed kahit na second hand sila, gusto ko yung quality nila, or maybe because it's still made of clover or tulip, parang high quality din naman kasi nga wala lang silang handle katulad ng mga nakikita natin yun online na may mga handle. So with these kinds of hooks, makikita mo yung shininess ng mga steel and para bang hindi minadali yung paggawa. Ito yung mga mas tinira ko compared dun sa mga generic hooks na nauna kong nabili. So if I had known that there are crochet hooks like this, talaga mas gugustuhin kong mag-collect. And if you want, you can attach or maybe make a clay handle. So ito nabili ko naman online. Itong isa dito, ito ay clover. Ito naman sa Japan surplus. So kung naghahanap kayo ng branded na second hand, may nabibili naman sa Japan surplus. You can either go to the nearest Japan surplus store near you or pwede ka maghanap sa FB pages. Marami silang nagla-live selling. At one time I was able to buy sa live selling, pero mga knitting needles naman yun because I'm also trying to learn how to knit using the knitting needles. So ganito yung mga pwede mong mabili and the prices are really super low kasi nga second hand lang sila. From 10 pesos to up to 30 pesos per piece. Minsan yung iba ginagawa ng 60 or something, pero mas mura siya when you buy at Japan surplus. Okay, so I'm gonna use 1.75 millimeter crochet hook. So lace weight it. So if you're a beginner, mas maganda to have different sizes of steel hooks para kung hindi pa kayo masyadong familiar sa mga yarn weights, you can make a swatch. Like, you can chain it, and pag nakita nyo maluwang yung chains katulad kaninan, ibig sabihin malaki yung hook, so kailangan medyo lakihan nyo yung size ng hook. Now, if you'd like to know more information about sa mga yarn hooks, yung sizes nila, makikita nyo sa Pinterest or kahit i-google nyo, makikita nyo yung mga numbering system ng steel hooks. Iba sila sa mga malalaking hooks katulad nito. So, ito, it measures 5 mm. This is branded. This is a Susan Bates with bamboo wooden handle. Matagal na sa akin. Siguro, nabili ko to 2 years after I have started crocheting. So, nabili ko siya sa National Bookstore. But this one, isa sa mga nabilhan ko online. One of the cheapest hooks na branded na makikita mo. So, if you're looking for branded ones, don't worry because we have that here in the Philippines. Mag-check lang kayo sa mga Japan Surplus FB pages. Ito yung isa sa mga sinasabi kong very slippery na yarns na nabili ko. This is also considered as, hindi ko na alam kung mercerized ba siya, but this is cotton. At ang isa pa pala sa mga katangian ng cotton yarns, na mga Baguio yarns, ay medyo mabibigat sila. That's why they can form a bigger cake more than in the fill or lanalon. Kasi yung mga yun magagaan lang kasi synthetic lang sila. So meaning made of plastics. This one's cotton. Medyo mabigat. Others would say na unprocessed na mga yarns ang mga ito. But for me, naging useful naman sila. I was able to make many projects out of this. Itong dalawa lang kasi I have 2 cakes of these colors. Ito silver and this one is shiny white. Talaga ito yung mga tinago ko sa stash ko because I would love to make some projects using these in the future, pero hanggang ngayon hindi ko pa alam kung anong projects. Yun ang maganda when you have yarn winder kasi minsan mas malaki ang chance na nagkakabulbul sila, unlike sa mga acrylic yarns medyo stable sila. Itong mga ito pag nahawakan mo sila sa plastic, madali silang magkaganyan, sumabit-sabit ulit. So, sometimes, when I'm not so busy, I wind them again with the yarn winder. Kaya lang mas, of course, medyo challenging pag mga slippery yarns dahil dumudula sila sa yarn winder. If you would like to see some of the tutorials that I have mentioned in this video, I will add the link in the description box. So, yun lang ang gagawin if, for example, gusto nyong malaman yung yarn weight or yung compatibility ng hook sa yarn. All you need is to get different sizes of hooks. I-try out nyo sa mga yarns na ginagamit nyo. Kung maluluwag yung chains, ibig sabihin, masyadong malaki yung hook. Pag naman di maluwang yung mga chains na nagamit nyo using that hook, then that hook is compatible. So for me, yun lang ang ginagawa ko before. That's why I don't usually rely on the yarn weight system na nakalagay sa chart. But of course, that is a good reference lalo na for beginners. So eventually, once you get to crochet more, mas marami kayong may intindihan about sa yarn weights kahit na hindi kayo masyado sa mga charts na yan. As long as marami kayong different sizes of hooks, nakakapag-chain kayo, makikita at malalaman nyo kung ano yung compatible na hook for that specific yarn. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do not forget to hit like, comment down below for some of the requests that you'd like to see on my channel. I hope that you watch my next tutorial coming very soon. Have a nice day!